Hello students, a very warm welcome to JEE English by Unacademy, India's leading and largest JEE test preparation platform. And yes, today we are going to get started with your JEE Mains 2020 PYQs on gravitation. So far in the last 3 sessions we have discussed your JEE Advanced problem. I hope you might have got a gist of what kind of questions you can expect in the upcoming gravitation session, and as well as upcoming gravitation exams and also your JEE Advanced exam, and also we'll go through all this PYQs of your JEE Mains as well to understand different kind of model problems. This is going to be like a DPP session now onwards. And along with that, we'll be also, not just solving these problems, exploring any tricks, if any do exist, like dimensional consistency, etc. We will do that in this session. So it's going to be an interesting session, and definitely this is where we are beginning with JEE Mains question. But let me tell you, students, it can be also a JEE Advanced question that could be directly repeated in your JEE Mains exam. So yes, be careful about it. Make sure you are completing both JEE Mains and JEE Advanced PYQs before your exam. It's quite important that you are completing both because you might get question from either JEE Advanced or JEE Mains. Even JEE Mains questions are sometimes repeated in your JEE Mains again. So let's get into the session. And students, let me introduce myself to you. If you don't know me, I'm Muralidharan Gopalakrishnan. I completed my MS in Electrical Engineering from one of the top ranking American university. I'm also an IIT who completed BTech from IIT Guwahati. I have 4+ years of experience preparing students for IIT JEE and other competitive exams, and I have filed 25 patent applications on state-of-the-art technology in India, US and Canada. And yes, that being said, students, if you're looking for a complete package for your JEE Mains and JEE Advanced preparation, it's going to be Unacademy subscription any day. Why do we say that? Because we have the best educators across the nation with whom you can attend daily live interactive classes, and this includes some of the legendary authors like DC Pandit, DC Gupta sir, who are like the authors of your IIT test preparation, JEE test preparation book. And yes, you will be attending these classes on a very interactive platform with polls and leaderboards where your learning would become interesting. Not only that, you'll get to attend lots and lots of test series. Along with that, you'll be also getting analysis based on which you can improve upon your overall performance. And students, yes, you will also get access to one of the most important component of your JEE preparation, that is live doubt clearing sessions. You will get access to lots and lots of live doubt clearing session, and you can attend these sessions from anywhere. Not only that, in fact, every course is going to have live doubt clearing session. In fact, every fourth session is going to be a live doubt clearing session. Along with that, you'll also get access to quizzes and mega quizzes on each course. So think about it, every course having dedicated scheduled doubt clearing session, where you don't have to worry about the planning of the courses or the doubt clearing sessions as well. Everything is taken care, and that way you'll be able to maintain completeness in your preparation. And not only that, Unacademy subscription provides unlimited access throughout the period. You don't have to worry about any batch restrictions, etc. There are no batch restrictions. You can attend as many courses as you want, and if you are a 2021 or a 2022 aspirant, you can make use of things accordingly. And that being said, students, how do you avail an Academy subscription? You can do it from web-based version or an app-based version, but do download an Academy learning app, because that way you'll be having an amazing app handy from which you can attend classes from anywhere. And once you have downloaded the app or you're on the web-based version, log in, click on the left-hand top corner extension bar, select plus, and then select IIT JEE as your goal, and then hit on this get subscription button. That's all you need to do. Absolutely, yeah, we are getting started. Yep. And students, who should be going for what kind of subscription? So let's say you are a 2021 aspirant with a plan to not drop. So this is for you. Okay. So 2021 aspirants, no drop. Okay. So these are going to be like 2021 aspirants with no drop. So you'll be going for a 6-month subscription, and a 6-month subscription is going to cost you like 25,000, here about 25,250. And students who are right now in 12th class or in 11th class, and you might have a plan for drop. So let's say you're a 2021 aspirant, but you have a plan for drop, or let's say you're a 11th class student, you may want to go for a 12-month subscription. Okay, and a 12-month subscription is going to cost you how much? Less than 34,650. Okay, and of course, students who are 2023 aspirants, this is one of the best times to begin your classes, because we have 2023 batches that have also been hosted. Not to say we have 2022 batches being conducted with Bansal classes and vibrant educators and some of the best educators of our team. Similarly, even for 2021 aspirants, we have hosted the batch, but we have recently also started batches for 2023 aspirants. So 2023 aspirants, you may want to go for a 2-year subscription. It would be a good time to get started, because it's anyway a 2-year long journey, and if you don't have any fundamentals, this is one of the best time to build it. And for 2 years, it's going to cost you 50,400. That's going to be like 25,000 per year. And not only that, it's going to cost you less than 70 rupees a day. So this is about a plus. We have something beyond plus known as Iconic subscription. On Iconic subscription, you not only get access to all the features of plus, but along with that, you can get personal mentoring session, personal coaching, one-on-one mentoring session from IIT and NIT alumni who are educators on an academy subscription platform. And students, so think about it, you can get personal advisors for your preparation and many more things on Iconic subscription from IIT and NIT alumni. And this in a way is going to fine tune your preparation. Not only that, think about it, they have previously gone through this journey, they will be guiding you in this journey thoroughly. So yes, they know the ups and downs, they will be giving you the necessary motivation, they will be giving you the kind of the key preparation strategies, etc. on Iconic subscription. And many more features are available on Iconic subscription. This is just few among them. We have some of the best educators who will be also guiding you on your preparation. Hi Mohammed, hi, no one cares, hi. And yes, students, that being said, if you can afford it, Iconic subscription is going to be one of the best things for your JEE preparation. Of course, if you can afford it, it's going to be really a nice thing. So a 6-month subscription is only going to cost you 34,200, and a 1-year subscription is going to cost you 58,500, and a 2-year subscription is only going to cost you 90,000 for 2 years. That's like 45,000 per year. Okay, this is for 2 years. But for a year, it's only 45,000. Make sure you apply Murli Live code, be it you go for a 6 months, 12 months or 24 month plus or Iconic subscription, because you can get the best discount on your subscription purchase. And not only that, you can get further information about your subscription and program selection from me. So do apply Murli Live code. And that being said, students, we have recently introduced something known as combo subscription. So what is this combo subscription? A combo subscription is nothing that we have recently introduced so that you can have an economical package where you can get access to both IIT JEE and CBSE coaching online. So you can get your education for your not only JEE preparation but also for your CBSE board coaching at one place at an economical price. It can be as less than like 90 rupees a day for a 2-year subscription, and it can be less than 120 rupees a day for a 1-year subscription on combo subscription. So yes, we do also have some of the best educators for your CBSE coaching. So this is one of the things that you can get into. We'll get into the detail of this, like what kind of combo subscriptions are available. It's not just plus and plus, but we have like plus, iconic plus, different combinations of combo subscription as well. But make sure you apply Murli Live code whenever you purchase even combo subscription, because you don't want to miss out the discount, and you can also get discount on your combo subscription. Alright, let's get into the first question. So this is the first question that was, it depends really like whether you are in the which paper of your 2020 JEE mains. So yeah, so this is a very simple question actually as such. So very popular kind of question. Okay, what is the popular thing about this question? So there will be given like a mass density, and it is varying over a large distance from its center. In that region, a small star, is moving in a circular orbit. Then what is the time period of revolution? Easy question. Okay, we have done at least a JEE advanced question, which is a little bit even more complex than this, I believe. So this should be a cakewalk. And students who are watching the video, do get started parallelly. Don't go by all the Kepler law things that we have derived earlier. That's no more applicable. Okay, that's definitely not applicable in this case. That's why we have this question. I know you have the confusion in the mind, and why the hell have we studied that thing? But that is for more of a practical system. This can be one such system, where your density is varying with, like from the center. It's totally possible. So think about one such like kind of gravitational system, or planetary system. How do you work around them? Okay, so what is the issue with this kind of galaxy here? This galaxy, okay, assume this galaxy to be like a nice galaxy, but the galaxy's density really weird. Okay, generally it should be increasing or decreasing, we don't know, but it's decreasing. Whether it should be increasing or decreasing, we don't know. Probably it should be decreasing, but okay, over the distance it is decreasing. Okay, everywhere this is the function of your mass density. Okay, now what is happening is, this is at a distance r. Okay, this distance r, this is the mass density. I should, okay, it's for all the space though. Okay, now what is the thing, the moment not a big deal. Okay, now the thing is, there is a star. Okay, you can assume this to be a point object actually. Okay, let's take it as a star, but it does not matter. So now this star is at r distance. Okay, the thing is, how much like gravitational force it is going to like experience. Based on that, we'll be deriving things, because the gravitational force would be balanced out by your centrifugal force. And the thing here is, this gravitational force is dependent on the mass. Okay, mass of this cloud, or mass of this whatever it is given, which is varying with distance. Different points, it has different. Okay, so let's get started with the question then. Okay, let's assume this to be at a distance r. Okay, and a small star is moving in a circular orbit of radius capital R. Actually, capital R is given to you. We need not worry about it. Let's change this to capital. But I hope you understood. It's like this one is small r. Okay, like it's varying the distance. That's what we mean by that. So first of all, we'll be saying, the gravitational force is equal to centrifugal force in terms of magnitude. That is when your system can be in like a star can revolve around this particular system. Okay, and this has some velocity. Let's assume v. Okay, so we'll be saying mv square by capital R is equal to, here comes the thing. Okay, here comes the really interesting thing. Focus on this very carefully. We'll be saying G small m, some capital M to the power R, and what happens, we'll assume all this mass capital M as a function of R is all focused. Okay, let me erase everything. I hope this is clear. Focus on just this. It's actually a function of R, right? How do you find out that mass? We'll come to that point. It's all at the center, divided by R square, GMM by R square. Okay, it gets cancelled out, 1r and 1r, and of course m gets cancelled out. It's independent of the mass, so that should not be a problem. So now the next thing comes. What is the next thing? There's nothing next. The next thing, the most important thing that you need to now deduce is, forget all of this, just keep this equation aside. Whenever you get such equation, this is like this kind of problems. This is not just the only problem, but you can see several JEE mains PYQs. They are probably just based on this principle. Okay, this is at an R. You can just change this to R. Okay, it does not make Okay, this is like V, and V, if I'm going to say this is V, this is going to become. Okay, now comes the question. Now comes the real thing. This is like a very easy thing. Okay, so we need to find out what is this mass. I think this is fine. It's just the same thing as earlier. There is no difference that in what we have derived. It will be capital R only because everything is focused. If that thing is clear, rest is just cakewalk. We need to work around this mass. Okay, we'll be doing that now. Okay. So what we need to do, we'll be taking a full sphere and then we'll be taking a small part of that sphere, and we'll be saying that the small part is having some thickness, how much, like dr thickness, and it's at a distance r from the center. That means what should be its density at that point, rho into r, which is given to us as k by r. Okay, and then we would be saying that what should be its mass should be how much, what is the volume of this thing. First of all, what is the area of this thing? It's 4 pi r square. Okay, 4 pi r square. So your volume would be multiplication of this shell's surface area into dr, because it's going to vary with distance. You should be very cautious about this. Things can go here and there. Okay, now how do we work around this? We'll be saying mass at distance r is integration of this dm from 0 to capital. Okay, but we need to know the function of dm. What is the function of dm, students? Function of dm is really simple. 4 pi r square into rho r, right? What is this dm at distance r? Rho r into volume, elemental volume, dv. And how much is this going to give you? Hi Kritika, hi. What is this value? K by r. And what do we have as dv? dv is basically multiplication of surface area and dr. 4 pi r square dr. Okay, so 4 pi k r dr. Okay, so your dm, I'm just writing it down again before we start our calculation. So this is the first and the foremost thing that you should be always be deriving whenever you are dealing with such problems. Okay, we have 4 pi k r dr. Okay, just mark it down. Then we can move on to the next thing. That is this calculation. Okay. But this should be really fast for you while you're doing this. Is but in your paper, this should be the first thing. In fact, you should be that everything is just for your explanation, but the first thing. Okay, what do we have? We have integration of 4 pi k r dr. Okay, yeah, absolutely. In exam, this is where you should begin with. In fact, but understand it carefully. We saw even a JEE advanced problem where integration was not necessary at all. It was a very simple problem. Individual gas particles rotating, so we had to differentiate. You'll get that with time. It's not a big deal. It's a very simple thing. We're going to integrate it, so we don't have space here. So I'll be moving on to the next page. That's it. Okay then. Okay. So mass, we have to be something like integration how much, mistake, okay, that does not matter though. 4 pi k r dr 0 to r, and this would give you what? R square by 2. This is going to be 4 pi k r square by 2, and where to where? R to 0. Okay, what do we have mass to be? So this is m capital 2 pi k r square minus 0. So basically it's 2 pi k r square, that's it. We say this. I hope this is clear. This should be really you should have clarity over. End of the story, just substitute this value in your velocity and there your story does not go. Okay, that's why many of you were wondering, sir, why do we do even the derivations? What is the necessity of derivations? Why don't you directly say time period is directly proportional to t square is directly proportional to r? Okay. No. It's not lengthy question. It's not at all lengthy question, students. With practice, you will be able to do this in literally 2 minutes. Trust me. Okay, I told you this is where you should begin. Once you start integrating it, see, this is all I'm writing and explaining you. So it's taking so much time, right? If I'm doing it, I'm not going to draw this thing. Are you going to draw this thing in exam? No, absolutely no. You'll be doing it. I'm explaining you so that you get a gist of the question. Like it's all focused at the center. This is going to be the velocity, etc., etc. Otherwise, it's not that long a question. This is in fact a very short question in terms of an integration, because lesser the calculations are involved, less complicated. Okay, we'll be substituting everything in the equation that we have. You know this equation, of course, this equation number 1 and 2. Okay, you're not writing down a board exam, so you'll not be doing each and everything individually. That is something, if you're doing, please do correct it. That is, beautification is not necessary for your exam from examination perspective, right? Okay. You can do all kind of beautification in a board exam paper. That will definitely get you even a better mark than what you'll be scoring. So it's quite important you do that beautification. But as far as your JEE Mains or JEE Advanced is concerned, you should know the approach. If you have any doubt, yes, if you don't have clarity, okay, then draw the picture. Then draw the picture, you'll get the idea, to be honest. Okay, that is true. That is something that no one can deny. But yeah. Okay, then what do we have? You should be also getting this habit of skipping many questions, students. Okay, I mean, sorry, many not questions, I mean steps, my mistake. So you should be getting the habit of skipping these steps as key part of your. So the thing is, we have the star and it's revolving with a constant speed, because at this point all the masses are concentrated at the center. So let's say this is revolving around this thing, and what is the speed? The speed v that we just derived, and how much is the circumference of this place? 2 pi, right? Let us complete this 2 pi r path. Okay, with the speed of v, it will be doing 2 pi r. Then what is the time period, students? Time period is going to be not a lengthy question, because if you have been using formula, it's a lengthy question. Okay, absolutely, you're welcome. So 2 pi r, okay, basically total distance by your velocity. Okay, so this is going to be how much? 2 pi k into g r. And one more thing, students. Okay, I'm writing it down. Very good. If it was an exam, would I be my mistake? So I'm writing each and everything down. Okay, in this case, let's say it's your exam. Okay, so now what is the next thing that you'd be doing? Would you be simplifying this? No. Go back and have a look at the question, and you'll only simplify it, or it would be on your screen. So this time it would be on your, recent days it would be on your screen. So what you'll be doing, you'll just go back, have a look at your question, and you will see what is being asked. The answer anyway, t square is proportional to. Okay, what is the proportionality relation between time period or time period square and radius r? then right away you don't have to oversimplify this. You will be okay. Let's do it that way itself. Okay, so we can say this is some constant. Okay, it's of course under root 2 pi etc etc. Let's do this thing. Okay, this is under root 2 pi. You will be having something like under root 2 pi. Okay, this and this would become under. Okay, and you'll be having a c, and what would be on the numerator? R to the power 1 by 2. It's r root actually. Basically, it's under root of r as well. Okay, I hope that is clear. Let me write. Not taken time. If you do it in this like this, yes, it's going to take you a lot of time. A lot of time is at least 5. Because you're not going to speak to anyone, but still too much time. So that means you know this equation. Forget this thing. I hope this is clear. This is all clear. The moment you see this thing, you should be sure what we are doing in terms of your examination. So you'll be getting time period is equal to, can I say this is some constant into r to the power 1 by 2? Can we assume this entire thing to be a? Which entire thing? Just giving you a sample, but I hope from next time you should not be. This we can take under root, including under root, you can take this to be. That's it, end of the story. So from this, don't we know like t square is proportional to okay. I didn't see your message. Very interesting question. Very interesting question. Okay. If you know the formula, it can be easy again over here in this case, but typically both are going to take same amount of time if you are moving either methods. It really depends, because the final calculation is what it matters, how carefully you do it. So what is happening is they are saying that, you know, at a height, okay, what happens, let's say you have a planet, one, as you go inside the planet, inside some you know, distance inside the planet, this thing will be reducing, your gravitational field would be reducing, or your gravitational acceleration would be reducing. Similarly, as you're moving away from the surface, it's going to reduce. So they're saying there is some ideal depth and height, or some, you know, like optimal depth and height of same distance, of same value, sorry, h and h, at which what is happening, both of them are equal, like the gravitational force is equal. Okay, I'll get to this point. Okay, so basically weight is nothing but mass into gravitational field or gravitational acceleration. With simple question, so no shortcuts again. My mistake, sorry, not my mistake, but that is your examiner's mistake. But let's see, we can do something about it. R by 2 is not applicable. You must be knowing this from your equation. You can do method of substitution. In fact, you know, I think you can use method of substitution in this case if you are very skeptical about the question, right? I think even solving it would not take much time. But one thing you could do, students, is in this case you can use method of substitution and get the answer. Probably this also does not feel like an answer. Okay, I'll tell you why this also is not probably answer. This is very close to Earth. So under root 5 by 2 into r minus r is very close to the center of Earth. It's like you know, root 5 by 2, something little greater than 2, okay, divided by 2, that's like 1 point something something, minus r, very small. And what about this? I don't know, so we need to work around it. Okay. Oh no, this is just near the surface of Earth, right? Sorry, my mistake. Yep, this is just near the surface of Earth. Okay, this near the surface, it has to be a good amount of depth. So this is also not correct. R by 2 would not be correct. You can get that from the method of substitution. So among this two, we need to know which is that one. Let's solve it. Without solving it, we cannot answer this question. That is one of the things. Or you can substitute it in the equation. 1 plus r by h. You have that equation h by r, right? Gm by r square is equal to 1 plus h by r, and gm by r plus h whole square. You can make it. But let's first of all understand what is being asked. It's a good planet actually. Now, what is happening is you are measuring weight at two places. One place at an height h. What is the weight? Weight is going to be basically your gravitational force. Let's call this as Fg, Fg, and okay, let's get into that. Okay, this is Fg. This is nothing but mass of this body. Let's say this body as mass m. And what is this going to be? Gravitational at some g at some height. Let's keep it as g1. Okay. What do we have? Another situation where you are okay, and we missed one thing. But okay. This is an height from the surface x. What is happening is you're moving at the same height from the surface, that is at a depth of h. Again, you are measuring the gravitational pull Fg dash. In fact, we can write this to be Fg. This is equal to mg1. We can write this to be mg1. Just for now, let's keep it as fg dash and mg dash, mg2. mg2. Okay, both are equal values, isn't it? G1 is equal to G2. That is what is being said. You are measuring weight at two different points and they are equal. Okay, so we know from the question we need to find that height at which Fg is equal to Fg dash. Okay, which means mg1 is equal to mg2. Okay, that means g1 is equal to g2. That is what we say, this g1 g2, but this is actually what? This is your gravitational pull. Okay, what is this? This is your gm by r square. Okay, what is this? Gm by r square. Let me do a thing. Let's do small. Let's take a different. Okay. This approach is also very easy if you're thinking about it. So what is this? This is going to be G m. What is this mass? Capital M mass. Mass of the planet. Okay, by r, the radius of that planet from the center. You can use whatever equation you're comfortable with. But what is your gravitational pull dependent upon height as well? Just of whole square. If you don't remember the equations, no issue, students. So what we can do is, hi, no one care. I stay at Mumbai now. So next thing is, if you don't remember the equation, it's fine. But you need to remember the basic concept that what we are concerned about, students, the mass enclosed. Okay, this is the mass enclosed. So we'll be saying G into mass enclosed divided by what? This R minus H is the distance. Okay, not H. You can use the formula. Okay, if you are more comfortable with the formula, you can go with the formula. I'm just coming to this method because sometimes it's little difficult to. not all the time. Hey, don't use wrong formulas, okay? If you don't remember formula, you don't remember it. Really simple. Use the method. Method is going to be simpler. Trust me, I never used to remember any formula during. Help me? Maybe you did, because I never made. As long as I did a question, it was correct. As long as I remember the concept, I used to do the question. As long as I did the question, it was correct. Okay. Now, mass enclosed by how much? R minus h of whole square. Okay. Now, there is a thing that we need to understand. This is R minus h distance, but the mass enclosed is not total mass. It's a part of the mass, right? So what is that going to be? Part of the mass is going to be, let's say this is rho. This has some, density rho. Which is nothing but total mass by 4 by 3 pi r cube, capital R cube. Nothing has been said about its density. If its density is varying, that's why you need to know how to calculate. What is this? This is basically rho into, like, how much do we have over here? 4 by 3 pi r minus h whole cube. Okay, quickly, you should be getting the answer. Still good. Okay. Do a little bit of mathematical manipulation. Substitute the value of rho and multiply with nothing's like, but don't do any of those funny things. Just substitute the value of the rho. 4 by 3 pi will get cancelled out. You will get this thing to be just g into r minus h divided by r cube. Are we correct? Yes. And you'll have a mass m. Okay, that's it. So what do we have? We will have, let's first of all understand left hand, extreme left hand and extreme right hand equations, and cancel out gm. Okay, on the denominator, what do we have? R plus h whole square. Okay, we have to solve this equation. That's it. We have 1 divided by r plus h whole square is equal to, we have something like r minus h divided by r. Reading the same moment. R minus h. Just thinking if there is any shortcut for this. Let's not do that. Let's directly solve it. Too much. Yeah, I'm just going to take numerator to the denominator, denominator to the numerators. Left hand, right hand exchange. This is what? R minus h into r plus h whole square. So basically r square plus h square plus or minus plus 2 into h. Okay. Now r into r square, r cube, and then what is this? R into h square, that is r h square, and then what do we have? R into 2hr. What do we have? R 2. Very careful. This is where you have to be very careful, students. Okay. Now the thing is, often mistake happens here. Okay. Nowhere the mistake happens. This is the only place where mistake happens. Why? Because you tend to mismatch h and r. You tend to write instead of h r h, or you miss out a power. Everything will go wrong. It's actually a very simple question, but this is the point where you have to be super careful like what you're doing. This is minus h cube. Okay, and then we have h minus h and plus 2hr minus 2h square r is equal to what? Do a small exercise, and that is like cancelling out r cube and r cube. And then we need to look into the terms that have, you know, same thing, like h r square hx. So what is this? R h square and minus r h square. A moment. Okay, r h square is what we have here. Confusing. Okay. So this is how much? Minus h square r, and this is like 2hr square minus h square hr square. So basically hr square and minus h cube. Okay, take out an h common in all of this. That's it. End of the story. What do we have? We have an equation like this. What is unknown? H is unknown. H is your x. We take out h as common. First term, okay, would become r square minus hr minus h square is equal to 0. Okay, h is not equal to 0, we know that, but that means this term is equal to 0. So r square minus, so this term should be 0, right? Minus hr minus h square is equal to 0, which implies, okay, it's basically like you can take it to be something like this. Like this. This is x. H is x. That means this is x square. So let's do a thing. Let's rewrite the equation. Say that h is equal to r if you have any, h is equal to x if you have any difficulty. This is something that you can definitely do it in your exam if you feel confused. Okay, x square, and then we have plus rx minus r square. I've taken a negative sign out as common. If I'm taking out negative sign out as common, what would happen? I can take it on the other side. Okay. Now, what is the value of x minus b minus r plus or minus? Okay, minus cannot be the answer, you know that, because x cannot be negative. Okay, plus or minus under root b square minus b square is r square minus 4ac minus of minus minus 4ac. A is how much? 1. C is how much? Minus r divided by 2a. How much is 2 into 1? Okay, if you see, what is this? Plus 5r square, right? Your x cannot be negative, that is h cannot be negative. H is equal to x is equal to r. If you take it out as common, you will get it as 1 root 5, I think, root 5, okay, minus 1 divided by, that's it. Okay, you can take out root 5 r out and take it out as common. There is a negative sign. Okay, little algebraic, but yeah, that's it. Simple. Okay, then we'll do a thing. This is a very simple question. Let's first of all have a look at the question. It's not going to be like this mathematical all the time. Your questions are not going to be this mathematical, but you need to have that confidence. You need to proceed and start solving it, else yes, you won't be. But you know what, most of the times you probably know the answer the moment you have reached this place. Okay, reach this place, you know it should be something like root 5 minus 1 into r plus 1. Okay, root 5 plus 1 into r divided. Okay, let's get into this one. This thing is really very easy. A satellite is moving in a low, nearly circular orbit. That means it is moving like it's that first satellite discussion that we had, right? One satellite that is moving just on near the surface of. Okay. This is a very interesting question. So what has been done is a rocket is fired. Okay, by firing a rocket, there should be a momentum exchange because one of the attached body is gaining momentum. That means the other body should also be gaining momentum. And then what happens is, due to this, firing of the rocket, this guy starts moving. Ooh, your satellite as well starts moving because it has gained some velocity in the opposite direction. Let's get into this. And it has become root 3 by 2 times larger. The velocity has become root 3 by 2 times. Okay, let's understand this question. It's really nice question. Okay, now the thing is, okay, there is a planet inside. I'm not going to talk about the planet. So there is this satellite. Now, what is the satellite doing? The satellite is okay. The satellite is firing a rocket in this direction. Okay, you can, in this case, the mass is negligible. Else, you will be applying what all things? You will be applying conservation of momentum and conservation of energy to get the final answer. But in this case, probably this mass is negligible. That's why we aren't talking about anything. But anyway, it has been given to us. It gained root 3 by 2 velocity. So if at all, what is the distance from the center this rocket reaches, or let's say, you can find out how much mass of the rocket has been ejected in this case. Okay, but nothing has been said as such. You can't even take it to 0. Just understand this point. Due to firing of this rocket in this direction, your satellite, okay, what is happening to your satellite? Your satellite that was moving in this direction, let's assume, has gained additional velocity. Initially it was moving like this, it was about to move like this, okay, but instead what happened was it gained some additional velocity. Initially it was moving with v, now it has become root 3 by 2v. And from center of the earth, what is the distance of the planet? It's a lower orbital, okay, and that's like near circular orbit case that we used to discuss. You are not worried about anything, just focus on the thing that we are just discussing. So this is at a distance, distance from this, okay, orbit at a distance r from this center, RE. First of all, this moving with velocity v, what it should be, mv square by RE, right, is equal to gmm by RE square. So you'll have v to be initially, or now in this case it's just v only, okay, v like initial velocity was while it was moving in the circular orbit, how much it was? Something like under root of GME divided by RE. Now what happened, we just have this thing because this is the thing that we have to use. We have to substitute this and get the answer. Now what has happened is, with this velocity, it has reached certain height, it has lost all the momentum or all the velocity. That is when it can reach the farthest distance, right? So what is, let me ask you another thing. Okay, this was initial velocity, but it has changed. Do you understand that in this path itself it has become this, some v dash. Now it is moving with v dash. And the other thing is, what is the potential energy? Okay, this is no more vi. Okay, we will have something known as vi dash, and v final is going to be 0. This is how much? Minus g into m e into mass of your satellite divided by r. So this is the reason that we'll be saying, like the mass of the rocket is negligible, but in this case we should be calculating that as well, but we are not including that term. Okay, so for now just assume this. So we have gravitation. Now what happens, as I told you, just as we just discussed now, one thing, one amazing thing. What is that one amazing thing? Imagine this way. Okay, what is happening now is, it is actually it would be like this, and it should be starting to move like this, elliptical orbit. Okay, but let's assume what is happening now is, you can do a thing. I think this question needs a little bit of modification. What we will be assuming is, this is Earth and your satellite has moved until, I think this will be confusing, but farthest distance from the center of Earth. Anyway, this is like, we can assume this is center of Earth. Not worry about it. It's going to be the farthest distance, not from surface but the center. What happens at the farthest distance? At the farthest distance, all the kinetic energy has been converted to, my mistake, we use it better. Some distance r. Okay, now at this r distance, what has happened? Kinetic energy final is 0. That is because velocity final. Okay, what is the potential energy final? Minus g me into m divided by r. Okay, this as mass me, this as. End of the story, students. Do we need to even understand anything? I'm just thinking if this could be like, let's say, okay, it's short like this. This should be moving in this direction. This should be moving in this. That be a surface ejection, not possible actually. It should be along the tangent. Okay, it has to be anywhere along the tangent. Tangential direction is there a path that place where, okay, it will be always from. Okay, anyway, that is fine. Okay, all right then, just conservation of energy, we are not going to write down each and everything. U initial plus kinetic energy initial dash. Okay, initially velocity was different and then it became root 3 by 2 times is equal to U final plus kinetic energy final, which is how much? 0. Okay. U final, you don't know, minus GME into mass of the satellite divided by R, and then it's not rotating, it has just reached some distance, and then U final, we know the thing, how much? Minus GME M by R. Initially potential energy was this much, plus of how much did your kinetic energy become? 3 by 2 times of the initial. That is something that we would have done, but anyway, so we can say this is half of M V dash whole square. Okay, then what do we have? We have something like half of M into under root GME by R. So we'll be getting something like, don't forget the root 3 thing, V. Okay, this is how much? Root 3 by 2 of V whole square, V initial whole square. Okay, seen multiple explanations. Really confused. Do a thing, let's reduce things that we need not write. Okay, let's do the next page. Okay, now we have to solve this ultimately, and you know the value of Vi. I'm going to start with that kinetic energy term, this term that we have. Okay, half of M into 3 by 2. Okay, root of 3 by 2 whole square into Vi square. How much was Vi? Vi was G under root GM by RE, right? So we'll be substituting that value. This will be like under root of GM by RE whole square, and then we'll have minus GM E into M divided by RE is equal to GM E divided by M. There should be minus sign associated with it. Everything is fine. Let's do a thing, cancel out the unnecessary things like GME and M and all M. So this is how much? 3 by 4. This is minus 1 into 1 by RE equal to 1 by minus R, minus 1 by R. What do we have? Minus 1 by 4R E is equal to minus 1 by R. Thus your R is equal to 4R. Easy, simple, easy, isn't it? Yes, damn simple. That's a very simple problem. That's it, end of the story. You don't have to worry about it much. That's it. I hope this is clear. Anyway, I hope we have solved nice problems. They were very easy problems in your exam as well. This is just a few of them, but I think this was also very easy. I think last question was a little complicated in terms of your mathematics, but other than that, it's a very easy. Right? You don't get this kind of direct questions. Sometimes yes, you like in a current university do it. See, same kind of questions. Start with your mass, try it out. We'll do it tomorrow. JEE Mains 2020 question. Rho naught is constant generally, and what is the where is the gravitational field map? Little different, but first of all, You need to first of all calculate it. Then you'll be getting the solution. Okay, and then we have different kind of questions coming up. We'll do it tomorrow. These are like interesting questions. We should definitely be doing them tomorrow. We'll have them. Don't worry, because today again we have a class, and we don't want to be late for that. At 7:30 we have class. So students, yes, there is going to be a free special class on coming Sunday and Monday, where we'll be discussing 10 years PYQs of your current electricity. So if you have not attended it before, you can attend it still. And if you have even attended it and if you're not confident, you can come and attend it on polls and leaderboards. That way I'll be able to have a look at it, what kind of mistake you are making, and we'll be able to discuss about them. So do attend this class on your Unacademy learning app. So it's a free of cost special class on your Unacademy learning app, where we'll be discussing 10 years previous year questions of your JEE Mains. Probably we are done with 2020 JEE Mains. Few questions are left. Try and complete the earlier session as well. And students, yes, again on Monday we'll be having from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. same time, same place. That is like Unacademy learning app, the third session of your PYQs. And students, if you have not yet completed electrical measuring instruments, so do complete it. Try and make sure that you have completeness in this chapter, because this is one of the most important chapter in terms of your current electricity. You typically get at least one question among the 3 questions in current electricity, and this can be a cakewalk if you just attend this one short lecture, which is how many hours? Just 4 hours. You can score one question. 4 hours of your lecture, where you will get complete information on your electrical measuring instruments. This includes your galvanometer, problems on galvanometer, torque experienced by a coil, and also how do you convert this galvanometer into an ammeter, voltmeter, why not ammeter and voltmeter, why should we use a potentiometer to measure EMFs, what is a meter bridge, end correction problems in meter bridge, and many more things just in one 4-hour session. You can do that now on your Unacademy learning app. A free of cost session is available on your electrical measuring instruments. Definitely do attend them. One question you'll get from your this specific topic. And that being said, students, yes, if you're not yet on our Telegram channel, do get onto our Telegram channel. The link is available in the description box. First of all, download Telegram app if you don't have one, and then do get onto our Telegram channel. And yeah, you can also just type in JEE_English to find us on Telegram. And students, that being said, we have a team of IITians, NITians, and head of coaching institutes on this Telegram channel. You'll be able to get before time live updates on every session conducted by our JEE English. And that being said, students, yes, the thing is like, if you don't have an Unacademy learning app yet, just do download it from Google Play Store and App Store. You can just type in Unacademy, and the first search result is going to be Unacademy learning app. Click on this Unacademy learning app and install it. And why you should download Unacademy learning app? I keep conducting free of cost A to Z one shot PYQ sessions on your Unacademy learning app. So you can attend all of these sessions for free of cost, and you will also be able to get live notifications once you follow me. So do download Unacademy learning app and do follow me and get live notifications on your free classes. And that being said, yeah, we are covering the most important topics for your JEE exam. And students, if you are looking for a complete package for your JEE Mains and JEE Advanced preparation, it's going to be an Unacademy subscription. Why do we say that? Because we have the best educators across the nation, and you can attend daily live interactive classes with them on a very attractive platform with polls and leaderboards. And not only that, we keep conducting national level test series set by the best educators, and based on them, you will be also getting access to analysis based on which you can improve upon your performance. And not only that, we also provide one of the most important component of your JEE preparation, that is live doubt clearing sessions. You can attend as many live doubt clearing sessions, because we provide lots of live doubt clearing sessions for each and every course. In fact, every course is going to have the 4th session as your live doubt clearing session, and you can do that now on your Unacademy subscription platform. And students, not only that, we also provide all the courses in a structured manner. You'll be going through your preparation in a systematic way. You'll be getting access to lots of live doubt clearing session, but these live doubt clearing session are going to be at a scheduled like session. It's going to be every fourth session is going to be a live doubt clearing session, and you'll get also access to lots of quizzes and mega quizzes. And not only that, students, Unacademy subscription provides you unlimited access throughout the period, so there are no batch restrictions. You need not worry about the batches, and in fact we have definitely different batches, and you can attend the batches parallelly. And how do you avail Unacademy subscription? Do download Unacademy learning app, login. If not, you can do it from the web-based version, but log in and click on the left-hand top corner extension bar, select IIT JEE as your goal, and hit on this get subscription button. And students, now you will come across different kind of programs for your JEE preparation. If you're wondering which is the one suitable for you, so let's say you are a 2021 aspirant and you have no plan for drop, then you may want to go for a 6-month subscription, which is going to cost you how much? Like 25,000. And let's say you are a 2021 aspirant, but you have planned for drop. So you can be a 2021 aspirant, but you are planning to drop. Or you could be a 2022 aspirant and you have completed at least 50% or 30% of your syllabus. Then you go for a 12-month subscription, which is going to cost you like less than 35,000, 34,650. So this is the program for 2023 aspirants, which is the 24-month program is for students who are aspiring to attempt the exam in 2023, and you can definitely succeed with flying colors with us, because we have some of the best coaching institutes like Vibrant Academy that are conducting classes on Unacademy learning app. Not only that, students, we have also started some classes with Bansal classes. You can attend them as well. So now that being said, what is the pricing, students? Like a plus subscription of 2 years is going to cost you only 50,400 for 2 years. That's like 25,000 per year, less than 70 rupees a day. And we have something beyond plus known as iconic subscription, on which you don't only get access to the features of plus, but along with that you'll be also getting access to like one-on-one mentoring session with IIT and NIT alumni who are educators on Unacademy learning app. So think about it, IIT and NIT alumni who have previously gone through this journey and have successfully cracked the journey will be guiding you with the motivation sessions, expert guidelines and strategy sessions for better performing in your exam. So now if you can avail it, it's going to be one of the best things for your JEE preparation. You can get a 6-month subscription at a price of only 34,200 and a 1-year subscription at a price of 58,500 and a 2-year subscription at the price of 90,000 for 2 years, like 45k per year. And make sure you apply Murli Live code so that you get maximum discount on your plus iconic 6 months, 12 months or 24 months subscription. And students, not only that, we have recently introduced something known as combo subscription. What is this combo subscription? A combination of your IIT JEE and CBSE board preparation in one place at an economical price than availing individual subscription, and this can go as low as less than 90 rupees a day for 2-year subscription and less than 120 rupees a day for 1-year subscription. And when it comes to combo subscription, we also have different combinations of combo subscription. We have a combination of iconic of IIT JEE and plus of CBSE, which starts at 4,687 per month, and a full iconic, that is iconic of CBSE and iconic of IIT JEE at a price of 5,500 per month. And we do also have plus and plus, which is going to be the most economical one. How much is that going to cost you? 3,037 per month. And we also have something known as plus of IIT JEE and iconic of CBSE, which is going to cost you 3,900 per month. And of course, students, let me tell you another thing. We have some of the best educators for your CBSE preparation as well on Unacademy learning app. So this is something that you want to look into, like if you're looking for an economical kind of package, economical full package for your JEE and board preparation, and you're looking to excel in your board pursuit, like in your 12th and 11th class pursuit, and as well as IIT. And we do have an interesting payment option for you, that is pay in parts, which is our in-house feature where you don't have to pay all the fee at once and you can split it into multiple parts. And the other one is no cost EMI that I typically recommend to students, where again you don't have to pay all the fee at once and you can split your payments into multiple parts with no interest on your easy monthly installment. And we also provide access to debit card, credit card, UPI, net banking, etc. on Unacademy subscription platform. And students, that being said, now our team is also available on Iconic subscription, and you can take your JEE preparation to next level with our personal coaching. If you're looking for an English, you can do that as well, and you can get IIT JEE workshop, expert guidance, and many more things with us. And we have recently launched a mega batch for JEE 2022 Main and Advanced aspirants by Vibrant Academy, which is just going to start on 20th of January. Don't miss it out if you're planning to purchase an Academy subscription. And not only that, we have also launched some of the batches in last few weeks for 2021 and 2022 and 2023 aspirants. For 2021 JEE Mains aspirant, we have launched a Super JEE 2.0 batch and Striker 2.0 batch. And for 2023 aspirants, we have launched an advanced micro batch by Vibrant Educators, and this is again for both mains and advanced. And we have launched a legend batch for 2022 aspirants by Bansal Educators, and we have launched an RM batch again for 2020 aspirants. And students, not only that, these are some of the upcoming test series. Unacademy Combat is going to happen again on 31st of January, and you'll be having a race on this coming 24th of January, and every Saturday you'll be having every Saturday you'll be having AIM, and you'll be having unique DPPs every Monday and Thursday, students. Okay, so this is something that is going on as far as your test series is concerned. And not only that, now do share it, students. Now we have many more things, you can explore them, and do not forget to apply Muralidharan code whenever and wherever necessary. And that being said, do not forget to like and share this video, because you are getting full length high quality content with detailed explanations. So do share it with your friends on your social media, and click on that subscribe button and bell notification to get timely updates. And that being said, yes, keep smiling, avoid any gossips, work hard and smart to achieve your success. So today we'll be getting started with magnetism. Don't miss it out. So today is going to be the first session in which we'll get started with 2020 PYQs. So today 2020 PYQs will begin on magnetism. Don't miss it out, students. At what time? 7:30. See you. Take care. Stay safe. Bye bye, students.